everyone. We're getting back into the service. As you know, the time has come this week when I'm actually going to Cambodia for a mission trip. Woo! So excited. But I wanted to show you a video clip of where I'm going, because I know a lot of you are praying for me, and I know that you're with me, but I know there's some of you who may not know the mission trip that I'm going on. This is not the mission trip, this is just about the heart behind the She Rescue Home and the work in Cambodia. So just have a listen, and hopefully you can hear it, because
Cambodia. Stunning, glorious, gentle, proud. But behind her beauty lies a dark history and harbours a terrifying secret. 1975 began 4 years of hellish rule by Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge, when up to 2 million of Cambodia's professional and technical people were massacred on the killing fields, or worked to death through forced labour. The aftermath of this tragedy is still felt both psychologically and economically, with 50% of Cambodia's population under the age of 20 and the whole country poverty-stricken. Third world Cambodia faces an ever-growing problem of providing decent work for its young population, and therefore perpetuating the cycle of vulnerability to human trafficking, with poverty being the most significant cause. When I arrived in Phnom Penh in 2006, I discovered the reality of the many precious young girls who were trafficked into prostitution and the sex slave industry. Young girls working in brothels and servicing many men daily. My heart broke as I heard story after story of these girls destined to live their lives as the innocent victims of human trafficking. Never before had I seen such a lost generation of young people living in despair and hopelessness, where poverty goes far beyond a lack of food or money. It was easy to feel constantly overwhelmed with the needs of these children, only to remind myself that to succumb to the enormity of the problem would be to fail the one. And so the She Rescue Home was born. The She Rescue Home is a secure haven for girls who have been sexually exploited, raped, prostituted or trafficked, or at risk of any one of these travesties. Each of these beautiful young girls deserves a safe place to live where counselling, medical attention, education and vocational training can take place. They deserve to live somewhere that places value on each of them. She stands for shaping her earth and shaping her eternity. She means being part of the solution to give these girls a future and a hope. She means you can help. You'll never know her name, you'll never see her face, but she matters. Four years ago, I was in a cafe in Cambodia and I had a 12-year-old girl come to me and say, my friend, 10, tonight, mother, father sell 2 men. Will you come help her? It's so easy as I sit here in the comfort of my surroundings to forget what that night really felt like, both for her and for me. Later I thought to myself, to succumb to the enormity of the problem is to fail the one. It's not okay that any child anywhere in the world should be subject to the travesty of human trafficking.
so that's where I'm going. And I just wanted to share with you something. God puts on our hearts things to do, but sometimes He stretches us beyond even what we ever imagined that we would ever do. I think last night Tony asked me this question, Michelle, did you always know, did God always put on your heart that you would do this, that you would be what you're doing, do what you're doing today? And I said no, because I was born into a Christian family. I was born into a family where my dad's a minister and had a wonderful ministry life. And did I ever feel the call to do ministry? No. I felt the call to be who I was, who I am, as me, Michelle. I love dresses, I love beautiful things, I loved being me, and I just wanted to serve God in that, in who I was. Did I have to be different? Did I have to go without? Did I have to serve God? And I think I just always wanted to serve God where He put me. Did I ever think He would take me to the mission fields? No. But then one day in Roma, one week I was doing a Bible study with a group of young women, and we were doing the prayer of Jabez. And I don't know if you know the prayer of Jabez, I know I've studied it. But it says, oh, that you would bless me indeed, that you would enlarge my territory, that your hand would be upon me, and that you would keep me from evil. That's from 1 Chronicles. Now, I did that Bible study, and the line that we did one week was that you would enlarge my territory. Between the Thursday and the following Thursday, I had an email from the She Rescue Home that I had been supporting, saying, Michelle, we'd like to invite you to a pastor's mission trip to Cambodia. Now that was the furthest thing from my mind, and I went back to my group and I said, guess what? God has challenged me in enlarging my territory. And I said, yes, I'll go. 6 years later, I'm going to go to Cambodia, and I'm quite emotional about it. Not because I'm afraid, I am not afraid. There is no fear in my trip to go to Cambodia. I have God with me, I've got nothing to fear. But I feel so blessed and so honoured that God would use me. And you know what, the message I would want everyone to take with me to this journey, because I know you're all with me, is that every day we wake up, we know that God is going to challenge us. Every day, don't wake up thinking that it's just the same day. Every day is a new day. His mercies are new every morning. He wakes us up. What is it that God wants to challenge us when we come to church? What is it that we want to get from church today? What is it that God's speaking to our hearts? When I go to Cambodia, every day, I'm going to be going to people's family homes. We're going to visit She Rescue every day of the trip. The itinerary is planned. We're going to be going into family home communities. We're going to be teaching devotions with the families. I'm going to be doing some women's health, pelvic floor education, which is incredible for those people. We're just going to touch and bless the lives of family after family after family. And I'm so excited about what God is going to do in each one of their hearts and lives. But you know what? I'm excited about what God's going to do with me. It's not just what we're going to take to them. I'm excited that God is going to change me. And I'm going prepared for God to change me from the inside out. Because I want to be changed. I am who I am, and I love who I am, and I love Jesus, and I love that we are here in this place. But He's going to stretch me. He's going to enlarge me. And I'm just so excited for that. So what I want you to do is I pray for the people over there, and I go on this journey. I want you to pray with me. And I want you to pray for yourselves. And I'm going to be praying for each one of you that God would put on your heart. He wants to enlarge you, He wants to stretch you, and He wants to bless you indeed. Get out 1 Chronicles and just read that. He's going to bless us. And and the next 2 weeks, when I see you again, I know God is going to do great things.
Thanks, Michelle. Stay here. Look, I think one of the things as Christians, we have to decide every day to opt in. So we have to decide to opt in, because the easiest thing in the world is for us to opt out. I'm not comfortable, this is not my thing, I don't want God interfering with my life, I'm happy the way things are. You know what, it's just not truth. There's no truth in that. We have to decide to opt in to God and to what God wants to do in our lives. If we don't, then we're the ones who lose. And I love the fact that Michelle has opted in. It's something that even I thought, being married to her, she would never do, which would be to go to a place like this. I could take her. She said Paris. I said, okay. But for Michelle to go to Cambodia, I'm so proud. Yeah, that's right. I'm so proud that Michelle has got the courage to opt in. I pray we'll take something of that with us as well. But I want to pray. I want to bless Michelle now, and I want to send her with all of our love and peace. So I wonder if I might get our wardens. Andrew is here. Was here. He's out. Scotty, yeah, Franny will be the substitute. Anyone who'd like to come and bless Michelle, let's lay hands on her. Heavenly Father, we just give you thanks and praise for Michelle. We thank you for her courage to opt into what you're doing, not only in her life, but what you're doing in the people of Cambodia and what you're doing in this organisation called She Rescue Home. Father, we pray that your Holy Spirit would go with her, strengthening her, encouraging her, blessing her and sustaining her. Lord, we pray for her safety, that she would return to us. But Father, every day we ask that your Holy Spirit would be with her, that your angels would be with her. Lord, that she would grow, that she would be stretched. We thank you for her courage to opt in to what we will do. In Jesus' name. Amen. Well done.